Hi, and welcome to episode 35 of Holistic Movement with me. And I'm trying these two different camera angles to see how it works. Today, we're doing the 5 Tibetans. And maybe you're wondering, what the hell? Where are there any Tibetans around? The Dalai Lama, sorry, couldn't make it. We had a golf date for next week, but he's busy. You know him. Anyway. And his 5 brothers, his 4 brothers would be the 5 Tibetans. Does he even have brothers? I think he does. Anyway, so what is the 5 Tibetans? The 5 Tibetans is, in my opinion, one of the most thorough and safe movement modalities that just helps strengthen the spine. And it's my go-to, and it has been for over 25 years since I found it. It was my introduction to yoga, which led me to physical therapy and strengthening and great spinal health. Again, it's my go-to whenever I don't have a lot of time, and I invite you to experiment with it and try it over the next 6 months to a year. I did it for 4 years and then got deeper into yoga, and wow, I can't say enough about it. So try it out for a while and see how it is with how it helps your spine. The only sorry, I'm thinking in Chinese. The only disadvantage of it is that it doesn't include the coronal plane and the transverse plane. So you need to stick around to the end of the video when I introduce those movements. And I tweaked the 5 Tibetans just a little bit because some of the movements I feel are not as safe as they could be. And so maybe if you check out the 5 Tibetans from people that are doing it, great, awesome, spread the word about the 5 Tibetans. But I wanted to tweak them because it can be a little bit unsafe on the lower back. We're going to start with a vestibular movement, and I'll get into that a little bit further when we stand up, and then we'll proceed on, okay? And maybe you notice I'm a little bit risque here, no shirt on. It's freaking hot, and sometimes you may miss me because I'm so skinny, you'll see right through me. Okay, the vestibular system. What is the vestibular system? The reason why you're able to stand up and not fall, many reasons. One of them is the inner ears. This is what helps you balance. That's why when you get water in your ears, you feel kind of like what's going on. So, sorry, I thought there was a tiger coming out of the jungle here. Anyway, squirrel, lion. So, how do we improve balance? Because balance changes every day depending on your sleep patterns, your diet, many things. But one thing you can do is kind of like what the swerving dervishes do out of Turkey. You've probably seen them. They twirl around a lot. And this is what the 5 Tibetans opens with, is how to improve that balance. There are other things that we can do to improve the balance, but we'll just stick with this one now. So we're going to do a little bit of Wonder Woman here, and we're going to 1970s Wonder Woman, okay? And we're going to start with going counterclockwise, actually circling. And anytime our arms are going to be up to the side, and anytime you feel too dizzy and you feel like you're going to fall, please stop. I don't want to get a lawsuit. You know, you like, hey, Rob told me to keep spinning until I passed out, and then I broke my tooth. Anyway, so jokes aside, anytime that you feel you're going to fall or you feel too dizzy, that's when you stop. I may keep going. I may stop early because I didn't sleep that much last night. So I may stop before you. And if you keep going, just keep going. Okay, so we're going to bring the arms up. We're going to have our feet hip width apart. We're going to just Wonder Woman. And this is how slow we're going. We're not going too fast. I'm relaxing my belly. So I may look a little bit fat, but you probably can't see me because you're turning along with me. Okay. I'm stopping, and it's like when you're on a train and you watch the scenery go by. Okay, now I'm coming back to equilibrium. Take a few breaths here, and then we're going to spin counterclockwise. So we're doing this twice. Again, if you feel it's too much, feel like you're going to vomit, anything, stop the video, lie down, take a few breaths. But if you're ready, we're going to go counterclockwise. Relaxing my gut again, and relaxing my pelvic floor. Notice I was tensing them. And I'm stopping. Okay, it's slowly coming back to equilibrium. And I'm going to lie on my back, and I invite you to do the same. I'm just going to rest here for a tick. And notice the sensations that are coming up for you. Let's go into touch first, how the back of your body is touching the floor. And then what do you feel on the top, the front part of your body? Maybe some air, temperature change. Feelings running through your body, circulation. Keep resting here. Okay, let's bend our left knees. We're going to bring our right arm next to our right ear, straighten it. And we're going to roll over to our right hand side. Use our left hand to push ourselves up. We're going to come sit for a second. We're going to move on to the next position, the second one. But let me talk for a really short time about how to do these movements. So the 5 Tibetans are designed for each exercise, except for the vestibular one that we just did, where you do each movement 21 times. Now, sometimes that's maybe too much for some people, depending on their level and their strength at the time that they're doing it. For a lot of my students, when I introduce this, I only do it half. I do it 11. But I thought today we'd do 21. If any time that you feel it's too much for you and you're exhausted, you feel like you're tweaking something, just feels wrong, stop. You're not a loser. Don't worry. If you fail at this one, and I'm afraid to use the word fail because you're not a failure, you're a loser once. But if you do it again, you're a loser twice. And you know what that means? It equals winner. Anyway, let's move on to the first move, the second movement, sorry. This is downward dog, upward dog. Now, some people, you'll see it on the net or in the book, they do it in a little bit different order. I like this order. You can do it any order that you want. That's why you need to continue to the very end of the video. You like that? So we're going to separate our fingertips as much as we can. And then I'm going to bring my feet back. And I'm going to come into a preparatory pose for downward dog. I'm separating my toes as much as I can. And just a word of caution. When we do any kind of yoga position, it's not about how flexible you are. It's about finding your end range. And when you get to your end range, breathe into it and relax there. So the goal is not to bring your shoulders down as far as possible. If you have a difficulty in this position and you feel that your spine cannot be that straight, bend your knees. Okay, now we're going to inhale down and then exhale in the final position here. And then we're going to inhale up from our belly button, and our belly button leads the movement, and then exhale here. Now, that's the demo. We are not started yet. In the 5 Tibetans, they have people come down on the inhale and come up on the exhale. It's too much. It's too quick. That's why I added the exhale at the end of each position. So let's start it. Number 1, we're going to inhale down. Exhale. I'm going to tighten my quads and my butt. And then from my belly button, it's like it's sucking my belly button up to my spinal cord. And then we exhale here. Okay, I didn't say inhale. Okay, so we're going to inhale down. Exhale, open the chest, tighten the quads and the butt. And then exhale. And then inhale up. And then exhale here. I lead not from the head or the shoulders, but from my abdominal region and my butt and my quads. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. I believe that's 2. Yes? I might lose count. I'm sorry. We might do extra. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 3. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 4. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 5. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 6. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 7. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 8. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 9. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 10. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 11. We're over the halfway point. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 12. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 13. Inhale down, using your palms, every portion of your hands. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 14. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 15. If I say inhale down and we're going up, I'm sorry. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 16. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 17. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 18. Inhale up. Sorry, inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 19. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 20. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. That's 21. Let's bend our right knee, touch it to the floor, then the left, and we're going to lie on our backs. We're going to rest in between. And then feel the sensations. Let your body fall into the floor here. Notice how your body is touching the floor. Okay, let's bend our left knee. Bring your right arm next to your right ear. Roll on over to your right hand side. Use your left hand and push yourself up. Let's come up for the third position. This one can be challenging, and I'm going to demo it. We'll demo it together. I'll talk you through the peculiarities. Just thought I'd use that word. Or I should say the intricacies of it. Now, this alone, just this position of being able to sit straight, and maybe you'll see from that angle, to sit straight like this is extremely difficult. And to use the lower back, and then bring your feet into dorsiflexion, toes to the nose, use your quads, and then your hands behind you. Just this position alone. This is one of the final positions in this position. Now, watch my feet. I'm going to bring my feet a little bit towards me and place the bottom of my feet on the floor. You're going to have to, the first couple of times, you're going to have to experiment with different feet positions to bring yourself up. Now, I'm going to separate my toes as much as I can, my fingertips as well. And then I'm going to come up into, I'm going to create a tabletop like this. And then I'm going to bring my head back into Try to find a neutral position. I'm going to use my abdominal region, my quads, and my butt to lift myself up like this. This is the inhale and exhale. And then you're going to come down, butt comes back, and then bring the toes to the nose. Try to sit as straight as possible. Tuck the chin under just a little bit. Okay? That's the starting and the final position. So let's start. We're going to inhale, flatten the feet, come up into the tabletop, exhale here, and then inhale, come down, exhale. Bring your quads into tightness, feet into dorsiflexion. That's 1. We're going to inhale up, exhale, inhale down, exhale. That's 2. Inhale up, exhale, inhale down, exhale. Inhale up, exhale, inhale down, exhale. Is that 3? Inhale up, exhale, inhale down, exhale. That's 4. Now, when we come up again, inhale, there's a tendency for most people to lift up their toes. Try to use your big toes and the rest of the toes to grip and use your whole feet. And then inhale up and then exhale. And then inhale, down, exhale here. That's 5. Inhale up, exhale, engage that abdominal region. And then inhale down, exhale. That's 6. The abdominal region leads the movement. That's your center, folks. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. Is that 7? Inhale up, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. That's 8. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. That's 9. Inhale up, use the butt and the quads and the abdominal region. Exhale. Inhale down, exhale. That's 9. Man. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. That's 10. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. That's 11. We're halfway through. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. That's 12. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. That's 13. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. That's 14. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. That's 15. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. Engage those quads. That's 17. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. That's 18. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. That's 19. Inhale up, exhale. Use those toes. Inhale down, exhale. That's 20. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. That's 21. Or maybe we did more or less because I lost count. I'm sorry. Let's lie back on our backs. Let's feel the floor and let go of the self. So we're feeling but letting go at the same time. We're inhabiting the body. So can we let go of, and I should be more precise here, can we let go of the external environment and the thought processes that entail thinking about the external world and feel the internal world and our senses? And then we can calm our breath down and relax. Okay, let's bend our left knee, bring our right arm next to our right ear, roll on over to our right hand side, use your left hand to push yourself up. And there's this amazing hawk up here. Man, I love hawks. Fourth position. We're going to come up, and I call this the camel cat. So I'm going to curl my toes under. You can have your feet flat if you want. I prefer whatever state I'm in to feel, okay, is this more comfortable for me? Do I feel it's a smoother movement with that or not? I'm going to adjust my mic just a little bit here. So we're going to have our knees hip width apart, okay? You can see right there, right? And I'm going to place my hands on my butt here. Now, let's demo it first, okay? I'm going to come back, I should say come up. I'm going to pretend there's a string attached, impaling me from the top of my head down to my tailbone. And I'm lengthening my whole spine upward, tightening my butt and my quads and my abdominal region. And then I'm leaning back, but I'm keeping my chin tucked under. And that's the inhale and exhale, going back. And then I inhale forward and I exhale and I push my back up, kind of like a cat position. Pretend like you're sitting in a truck tire, inside a truck tire, and you just push up into the back of the truck tire, okay? And then I inhale back and then I exhale, okay? That's the full movement. But we're going to start coming forward. So we're going to come into flexion on the inhale. And then exhale, push the back up, relax the shoulders, tuck the chin under as much as you can. And then that's the exhale. And then we inhale back. And then exhale, come up into extension, open your chest. That's one. Let's inhale forward. Exhale, push up, tuck the chin under. And then inhale back, extend upward. And then exhale, push your chest forward, tighten the butt and the quads. That's two. And then inhale, come forward. Exhale, push up. Inhale back and up. Exhale, open that chest up, tighten the butt and the quads. That's two. Inhale. Exhale, push up and back. Inhale up. Exhale, push up. That's three. Inhale. Exhale, push up. Inhale up. Exhale, extend upward. That's four. Inhale. Exhale, push your back up. Relax the shoulders. Let the arms drop a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, push up. That's five. Inhale. Slouch. Exhale. Push up. Inhale. Exhale, extend up. That's six. Inhale, slouch, you sloucher. Exhale. Inhale, back, extend up. Exhale. That's seven. Inhale. Exhale, push up. Inhale. Exhale, extend upward. If you feel the balance is tricky when you come back, you can curl the toes under to offset from falling backwards. Inhale, slouch. Exhale. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, extend. That's eight. Inhale, slouch forward. Exhale, push up like you're stuck in that truck tire. Inhale. Exhale, push up. That's nine. Inhale, slouch. Back, push up. Inhale. Exhale, that's 10. Inhale, slouch forward. Exhale, push that rib cage up. Suck that belly in. Inhale back. Exhale, extend upward, open that chest up. That's 10. Inhale, slouch. Exhale, push that back up, tuck the chin under. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, that's 11, halfway through point. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, that's 12. Inhale. Exhale, push up. Inhale. Exhale, that's 13. Inhale. Exhale, push up. Inhale. Tighten the butt and the quads. Exhale, push up that chest and that sternum. That's 14. You hear my tone of doubt there? Inhale, push up. Sorry, inhale, come down. Exhale, push up. Exhale, push up. Let's repeat 14. That's 14. Sorry. Inhale, push up. Sorry, inhale, come down to the slouch. Exhale, push that back up. Inhale, exhale, push up. That's 15. Inhale, come forward, slouch. Exhale, push up. Inhale, come back. Exhale, open that chest up, bring the shoulders back into external rotation. That's 16. Inhale, come forward, slouch. Exhale, push up. Inhale, come back. Exhale. That's 17. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, push up. Inhale, come back. Exhale, extend that spine upward. That's 18. Inhale, come forward. I almost fell forward a little bit. Exhale, push up. Inhale, extend upward. Relax the face if you can. Exhale, extend that chest upward. That's 19. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, push up. Inhale, come back. Exhale, lengthen upward. That's 20. Inhale, come forward, slouch. Exhale, push up. Inhale, come back. Exhale. That's 21. Come back to neutral. Let's rest here for a second. That's a lot on the lower back, so just be mindful. Relax here just for a second. Let your belly relax. And then we're going to come lie on our backs again. Let's rest in between, as we always do, just to let the nervous system integrate in English. And again, sense temperature change, how your skin is feeling. How's your breath? You smell anything? What do you feel internally? Some emotions come up for you? Okay, let's bend our left knees. We're going to bring our right arm next to our right ear. We're going to roll on over to our right hand side. And we got the final one, the fifth one. So the fifth one in the five Tibetans, traditional five Tibetans, it's this position. And I find it extremely dangerous. Please don't do this one. So it's you're lying on your back and then you just bring the legs up like that and then bring them down. The reason why I don't like this is because the leverage is too long and it puts a lot of pressure on your lower back. So I modified it over the years, and then I modified it again. So we're going to do both modifications. So we're going to do the first modification 11 times, then we're going to do the second one, and then it's up to you to decide which one you like the best, or you can do both, okay? So we're going to lie on our forearms here like we're going to the beach. I call this one going to the beach, and coincidentally, I am at the beach. I don't know if you can hear the waves here. So I'm going to try to use my forearms here as much as I can to support me. But look at this. I'm going to place my hands under my back here, mainly as a diagnostic tool to feel whether my back moves a lot, which we don't want. We want to keep it in a stable position and it doesn't deviate, okay? Now, if you have a difficult time doing this with the legs straight, which is really challenging, Let's do it just with the knees bent. And then later, when you feel your lower back is really strong and you feel safe doing it, you can straighten the legs. So I'm going to demo it. Now I'm keeping my hands here to make sure that my lower back doesn't move. So watch, I'm going to inhale up, exhale here. And then inhale, bring the legs forward. We're not letting the heels touch the floor, and then exhale. That's one. So we inhale up. Sorry. Inhale up, exhale. Forgot my own rule there. And then we're going to inhale and then exhale. We're going to inhale, exhale. That's 3. Sorry, I forgot to count 2. I was in such a hurry. Inhale forward, exhale. Inhale back, exhale. Sorry, there's a bee on me. Now, I don't know if you notice, I'm going to take a break here because there's a bee right here. I'm not afraid of bees, but it's taking my attention away from you. So I'm going to relax my face and try to keep my head in a neutral position. That's what I wanted to talk about instead of the bee. We're going to inhale forward, exhale, inhale up, exhale. And then that's 4. We're going to inhale forward, exhale, inhale up, exhale. A little kid running by. That's 5. Inhale forward, exhale, inhale back, exhale. That's 6. Inhale forward, exhale, inhale back, exhale. That's 7. Inhale forward, exhale, inhale back, exhale. That's 8. Inhale forward, exhale, inhale back, exhale. That's 9. Inhale forward, exhale, inhale back, exhale. That's 10. Inhale forward, exhale, inhale back, exhale. That's 11. We're going to drop the feet. We're going to lie back. We're just going to take a short break and just feel that. And that's quite an abdominal and lower back workout right there. That just alone, just the 11. So we're going to do the second modification. I'm going to bring my arms up like this so I can demo it. I'm going to come up into, so you can see my lower back there, sorry. I'm going to bring my legs up into a tabletop like this, okay? I'm going to bring my arms down just to show you the arm position for you. I prefer bringing the palms upward because that way you're not gripping the floor and tensing the shoulders, okay? But I'm going to bring the arms up so you can see my lower back. Now, when my knees come forward just a tad, because that's what we're going to do, we're going to bring the knees forward just a little bit. Our back comes probably into shouldn't say probably, comes into lordosis, meaning it comes into an anterior tilt. But watch, I'm going to bring my pelvis into a posterior tilt first, and my back into, take it the lordosis away, and then I bring my knees up. So I inhale, knees come forward ahead of the pelvis, back comes into a little bit of extension there, and then on the inhale, I come into posterior tilt and bring the knees back. Okay? So let's try just one demo. I'm going to inhale, exhale, inhale, bring in pelvis into posterior tilt, and then exhale, bring the knees up. Okay, that's 1. Inhale up, inhale, come forward, exhale, inhale, posterior tilt, exhale, that's 2. Inhale, knees forward, exhale, inhale, bring that pelvis first, and then exhale, that's 3. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, that's 4. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, bring it back. That's 5. Inhale. I'm going to separate my knees into hip width and then exhale, inhale, exhale, bring it back. That's 6. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, that's 7. Inhale, exhale, inhale, posterior tilt, exhale, that's 8. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, that's 9. Wow, my hip flexors are getting, my psoas is really turning on, it's burning. Inhale, Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's 9. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's 10. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's 11. Wow. One foot and then the other. That was tough because I extended that inhale and exhale. Let's straighten the legs out. Let's rest here. And let your body just fall. Feel the sensations in your abdominal region. That one really turned on my abdominal region and my hip flexors, especially my psoas, and the attachment for it on the inner side of my femurs there. And let your body fall a little bit. Okay, now before you get up, it's decision time. Thank you for sticking it out to the end. You've just completed the 5 Tibetans. Don't you feel accomplished? But remember, I said I would include some other positions to help teach the body, the coronal plane, and the transverse plane. So if you want to stick around for that, I'm going to include 2 extra videos, but if you want to stop and take it easy, please do. Now, I'm going to roll on over. I'm going to come on up, but if you feel like you've had enough, continue resting and see you next week. But if you want to continue on, please, I welcome you. Now, there is also a 6th Tibetan, but I will not teach you that because it is extremely difficult and it takes a long time to master this one. It's called Nauli. It's an ancient yogic practice, which maybe you've seen it, and where it's the abdominal region can actually massage the internal organs. It looks like a wave of the abdominal region. And if you're interested in doing it, put it in the comments and I can teach you. It just takes a long time to master it, but it's quite amazing. Sorry, I'm having trouble with my mic here. In the meantime, let's move on to the next position. Okay. This movement. A couple weeks ago, I taught this movement, and it's a review of what I've taught people before of a functional movement pattern where we stand in the middle and then we bring the left foot out, bend the knee, bring the right foot out, bend the knee. And the reason why we're doing this is to eccentrically load the tissues, meaning that the tissues are being pulled long but strengthened at the same time. And this is how we should train every time. We need to first eccentrically load the tissues so then they can become strong when they're being pulled long. So we're just doing this as the warm-up. Okay, both feet are straight, especially when you bring that foot out to the side. And then we're making sure that the feet are evenly balanced, meaning we're not relying on the inner arches or outer arches, but both. And I'm really utilizing and favoring the big toe. Then we're going to add some coronal plane. My coronal. So I'm going to lean my upper body to my left when my left leg comes out. I'm going to lean my upper body to the right. My arms may go out of frame, that's okay. My shoulders are relaxed. It's the rib cage that's leaning, and that's going to pull the tissues in my rib cage all the way down to my feet. And it prepares the tissue to be lengthened long and become strong and down to get the friction on. Yep. Let's do a couple more. You notice that we're not counting like the 5 Tibetans because there are multiple movements in this and it would take too long. If you want to continue doing these movements, please do. Remember, these movements are all salad dressing for your already, hopefully, ingrained workouts that you perform, do during the week. Okay, now we're going to lean to the opposite side. So my right leg comes out and I lean my upper body to the left. My left leg comes out, I lean my upper body to the right. I'm engaging my inner thighs here just a little bit. The leg that's straight, I can engage the quad if I want. I don't have to. How's the breathing? So when we come out to the side, when we bring that one leg out to the side, we're inhaling. Sorry, we're exhaling. When we come back to the center, we're inhaling. So we're exhaling and squeezing the abdominal region circumferentially to protect the lower back when we come into this extension. Okay, now we're going to do transverse plane, rotationary movement. So we're rotating to the same side. Right leg comes out, rotate to the right. Left leg comes out, rotate to the left. Arms drop back to the center when you come back to the center. Remember, we're exhaling, squeezing that abdominal region, especially in a rotationary movement. This transverse plane, it really protects the lower back. Arms are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. Again, it's the rib cage that's helping pull the tissues in the rib cage all the way down to the pelvis and all the way down to the feet. Okay, now we're going to rotate to the opposite side. So left leg comes out, rotate to the right. Right leg comes out, rotate to the left. Let's do one more. Yeah. Let's lie on our backs. Let's rest. Let's really rest. So now we're really done. And thank you for sticking it out. If you didn't, well, you're not hearing this anyway, so screw you. But for the people that stuck it out, you're winners in my book. Now, can you let your body fall? And then this week, try out the 5 Tibetans. You don't have to do the supplementary exercise that we just did. You can, but just the 5 Tibetans alone, wow. To really strengthen that whole spine. And see you next week. Keep falling.